Hello everyone. From today, we'll be starting anthropology paper 2. Okay, firstly, anthropology paper 2 has divided into I have divided the topics into three major divisions. First is Indian civilization, okay, and the second is very important, tribal anthropology. Chapter 6, 7, 8, and 9, you'd be talking about tribal anthropology. And in Indian civilization, chapter 3, 4, and 5. And there is a one more topic, archaeological anthropology, which is the first and the second. So this is how we first will start with Indian civilization, okay, then tribal, then archaeological. Then I want to give the brief introduction about how it will be carried out, what are the topics we will be talking in Indian civilization, okay, how many topics are there, how many chapters, what the third chapter talks about is, what are the three chapters, 3, 4, and 5, what are the subtopics, we'll be looking into it. And I would like to tell it's completely free. I just want to give this for all the hardworking UPSC aspirants. Okay, let's start. First thing is 3.1, the structure and nature of traditional Indian social systems. What are the topics? First is Varnashrama, Purushartha, Karma, Rina, and Rebirth. As you all know, what is Varnashrama? If I want to tell in a very small, not detailed manner, just an introductory matter. First one is Grihastha, Vanarprastha, Sannyasa. These are the Indian, how the way Indian society was there, how the life cycle of a person was divided. First one is Brahmacharya, after marriage, Grihastha, Vanaraprastha, and Sannyasa. All this will be studied in the detail. And next will be Purushartha. Purushartha means to complete one's life, he should be a dharmic. And Artha, Kama, Moksha. Artha means wealth, Kama, desire, Moksha, liberation. To fulfill as a human need, you should follow all this. Okay. Next, karma. What is karma? As you know, everyone knows. Then runa. What are the runas? Deva runa, Rishi runa, Prithvi runa, Manushya runa, Bhuta runa. These are all the beings. See, we'll be studying in detail about all this in 3.1. Then the rebirth. Hinduism, as you know, Hinduism believes in rebirth. So all this topic we'll be studying in 3.1. Nothing, these are the topics we'll be studying. And second, 3.2 talks about caste system in India, origin of caste, how it origin, structure and characteristics. See, varna and caste, what are the difference between varna and caste, we'll be studying in this. And structure and characteristics, what are the structures of caste and characteristics of caste. Theories, what are, how many theories are, yeah, we'll be studying all these theories, okay. Theories and origins of caste. First is divine theory, racial theory, occupation theory, cultural theory, Sanskritization theory, and still many more theories will be added when we go into detailed study about 3.2. Okay, then dominant caste. MN Srinivas gave this caste mobility, future of caste system. How will be the future of caste system? due to westernization, urbanization, how the caste system will exist in future. I know now it is their caste system, but what will be the future about it, we'll be studying it. Then tribe caste continuum, how tribes and castes are related, we'll be studying it. Then judgmani system. So okay, this is 3.2, okay, chapter. And the next we'll be studying in 3.3 scared complex and nature man spirit complex. What are the scared for Hinduism, how nature and how it is connected, we'll be completely studying in here, okay. Then 3.4 is about impact of Buddhism, Jainism and Christianity on Indian society. Indian society is also an Hindu society. Okay, you can call it as Hindu society. How it is impacted, okay. Hindu society, due to influence of all this, what all the changes we have seen in Indian society will be studied in 3.4, okay. It will be a 10 mark question. All this will be an 10 mark question, okay. Then chapter 4 we have completed. Chapter 3 introduction, that's it, okay. Then emergence of growth and development in India, contribution of 18th century, 19th century and earlier 20th century scholars, administration, contribution of Indian anthropologists to tribal and caste studies. See, this is a very dynamic way. Nowadays UPSC is asking more question on this because it's more of factual, and there are bouncer questions coming from this chapter. We'll study this chapter at the later end, okay, because there are so many scholars. I don't know, but we'll try to cover PYQs based question, how much ever is possible we'll do this, okay. What are who are contributions of, so you can see who are the British and English who have contributed to the Indian caste system or the anthropological studies. They've given their life, about them we should study, okay. Then Indian anthropologists, DN Majumdar, as you know, very popular name, NK Bose, SE Dubey, GS Gurian, Desai, Erwin and Aravati Karve. Lot of Indian anthropologists are there. We have to tribal studies, how they have dedicated their life, and all these studies. We'll be studying MN Srinivasan. Then this is chapter 4. Then chapter 5 point chapter 5.1 we'll be talking about Indian villages, significance of village studies, significance of village study in India, Indian village as a social system, traditional and changing patterns of settlements and intercaste relation, okay. Significance of village study in India. What are the significance in village study in India? Indian village as social system, population, social structure, social norms. All this will be studying in detail in 5.1. Traditional and changing patterns of settlements and intercaste relations, agrarian villages, impact of globalization on, this is very important, impact how the globalization is impacting Indian society. Then chapter 5.2 will be chapter 5.2 will be studying about linguistic and religious minorities and their social, political and economic status, okay. Who are the linguistic minorities? As we know, there are 22 scheduled languages. Many languages are spoken in small community. We have to protect their cultural identities and languages identities. What are the constitutional measures have been taken by Indian government to protect this linguistic minorities? Examples of linguistic are Bodo, Kashmiri, Mithali, Manipuri, Santali, Konkani. You know, there are a lot of languages, okay. How they are protected, and we'll be studying, okay. Religious minorities in India. Who are the religious minorities? Muslims, Christians, Sikhs, Buddhists, Jains and Parsis. What are the constitutional safeguard of all this? As you know, India is a secular country. What are the constitutional guarantees of all this for all them? uh, we'll be studying. And social status, what are the social status, how the betterment is done after independence, what are the problems they are facing, main problems, and how the political status are they wellly represented. Okay, then economic status, how economically good, how backward they are, what are the why they are economically weak, how can we improve their economic status, and what are the challenges these minorities are facing in India will be studied in this chapter. And what are the way forward? Okay, what can we do to more protect our linguistic and religious minorities? Completely we'll be studying in chapter 5.2. Okay, then this is a indigenous and exogenic process of socio-cultural changes in India. 5.3 is very important. Frequent questions have been asked, like interplay between great and little traditions, pancha. This is a very important topic. Okay, sanskritization, westernization, modernization, how society got impacted from sanskritization, westernization, modernization. We'll be studying. M.N. Srinivasan is a proponent of sanskritization, westernization. Then interplay between, we'll be studying little, interplay between little and great tradition. Okay, what is little tradition? We'll be starting our lecture from little and great tradition itself today. Not today, tomorrow we'll be starting our syllabus from little and great tradition. Then Panchayat Raj and social media. Impact of Panchayat Raj change in a society. What has society changed? And social changes through media. Okay. Okay, this will be interplay. This is a introduction. Okay, tomorrow we'll be starting our lecture from complete detailed notes will be given, and PYQ. So I try to solve PYQ. This is how I will take almost 2 weeks to complete chapter 3, 4, 5. Okay, where so this will complete Indian society, and civilization. Okay, we'll be covering in the 2 weeks. Next 3 weeks plan we will be completing. We'll be completing what we'll be completing tribal anthropology. Okay, tribal anthropology, that is chapter 6, 7, 8, and 9. So I need almost 40 days to complete paper 2. Don't worry, we'll do. Okay, thank you for watching.